As expected, we did reach peak power demand today. TVA posted on social media that the demand set an all-time record when the system average temperature was just 4 degrees. That previous record was set back in August of 2007. Well, joining us now on the phone to talk more about this is TVA spokesman Scott Brooks. Scott, thanks so much for being with us this afternoon.
Happy to be here. Thank you.
So as expected, we had been talking about this. You did reach a peak demand, and that made history for TVA. How did it all go for TVA?
Well, it absolutely went as well as we could have planned. We've spent the last 6 months winterizing equipment all around our system to get ready for events like this. And then yesterday we started asking people if they are able to, to help us conserve power during the hours this morning, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. And that was when we expected to see that peak demand, and we did, in fact, reach a new record. And just want to say thanks to everybody for doing what little bit they could in their own homes to help us meet that peak.
I know leading into this, there were some people who were a bit fearful that we could see rolling blackouts, much like what happened back in December of 2022. Obviously, that did not happen. There are still some scattered outages around our area. So what are those due to mostly, do you think?
That's a good question. I would say that we don't have any outages on the TVA system, but local power companies may have some weather-related outages that you say are sporadic and hopefully short-lived.
We know when it comes to the temperatures, we're not quite out of the woods yet when it comes to the very, very cold temperatures, so demand will still probably remain high. Are you asking people to still conserve against, you mentioned that sort of timeline there where you were asking people to conserve. Are you going to be doing that again in the future?
Well, we would say certainly we expect to see cold temperatures and perhaps another winter weather event of some kind coming into the weekend. Your meteorologist would probably know that as well. And so anything people are willing to do to get us through, the weekend even, but certainly voluntary conservation efforts would be appreciated.
And anything else that you all will be doing on your end to try to help as we navigate these next few days?
Hopefully not. Hopefully the preparations that got us through this morning are enough to keep us going through the winter weather throughout the weekend.
All right, Scott. Well, thank you so much for joining us with this update. We appreciate it.